Hi all, thanks for joining us today. It's Gridworks here. Want to talk to you a little bit today about how to interact with sacred sites and power places, how you find them and what you do when you get there. So there's lots of different things that you can learn when you go out and about. And we'll be showing you today how to locate what I call power places, but they could be sacred places also. How to activate them when you get there and make them more powerful, and how to cleanse them and harmonize them and optimize them. There's lots of different things you can do to interact with these sites. So how do you find them? Well, there's a couple of ways. First of all, obviously you can use a dowsing rod and just ask, take me to the nearest power place. Now obviously it could be a long walk, so in conjunction with some of the other methods, this is a good way to find something when you're nearby a particular site of interest, to find out if there's anything actually there. So what other methods can you use? Well, you can obviously check for visual clues on the landscape itself, and I've got a few videos that cover this. So look at the video on vortex trees. Clearly they grow over the top of vortexes. Also you can see vortexes quite visibly in the ground oftentimes. Additionally, aerial photography is very good, and so are maps for identifying particular sites of interest. If you look at the aerial photograph with the purple circle around it, that is a very clear circular reference on the landscape, and actually that circle is the edge of the vortex as you douse it. Of course, local legends and folklore can also lead you to interesting sites. So, what do you do when you get to these power places once you've found them? Well, activating them if they're not already activated is a good plan, but the first thing you need to do is request permission to enter the site. You can do this quite simply by using a dowsing rod or pendulum to ask questions. Oftentimes there may be reasons why you shouldn't be there. Sometimes your time there should be very limited, and also you should always ask if there is any work required and permission to do that work. So you've sorted your permissions. So what kind of things can you do to activate the power place? One of the very easy things to do is what I call planetary acupuncture, where you stand in various places around the sacred site, and actually you'll be downloading cosmic light and influencing the site without even realizing it. But obviously if you involve intention in that practice, then it will just increase the effect. So what else can you do when you're at the power place to activate it? Well, you can leave offerings, which are a new form of life. It breathes life into the site. You would usually find the location to place things by dowsing, so you can give seeds, for example. Half apples are great because they look like pentagrams. Obviously you can give all types of food as an offering. Orgonite's an excellent choice, as well as crystals, rocks and flowers and that kind of thing also. So when you get to a site, you may find it is low vibe, or there's a sluggishness about it, or there's other issues, or you may just have a guidance that you need to do some work there. And some of the work involves clearing it, harmonizing it and optimizing it. And a very simple way to do this first off is Joey Korn's simple blessing. I won't go through this here, but it's very straightforward. It's very, very powerful, and you can do this on all kinds of things, not just sites. You can, for instance, do it on your mobile phone or technology to cleanse it of any detrimental energies. You can also do visualization and intention, imagining golden light displacing the low vibration and dark energies, healing light entering the earth. You can imagine cosmic light reseeding the earth, very powerful. And there's lots of other things you can imagine as well, but visit often to re-cleanse and revitalize the place. Something else you can do to clear it, which is very popular, is use sage. And when you burn it, the Native American term for this is smudging. So you can use this smoke in a sacred way, You can use it by ritual if you wish, or you can just intend that the smoke wafting about the site will actually cleanse it and will remove low vibrational energies. Similarly, sound can be used the same way. Obviously you've got music, but you can also use dance to go along with it. Obviously everyone's heard of Native American rain and sun dances, which are very powerful and have very specific purposes, so what you intend is very critical there. You can also use drumming and Tibetan singing bowls, for example, as instruments which really help to clear and stimulate places. Okay, thanks for watching. Really appreciate your time. Hope this was helpful and useful. Leave comments below if there's anything you want me to cover in the next video. Thank you very much.